Hello, Sugarloaf Worship Team. Thank you for playing this week. This is a quick video to talk about the transitions. We're going into our last week of the marriage series, so make sure you spend some time this week in prayer for yourself, that God would use you, that He would anoint us all as a worship team to bring His glory, and for the congregation marriages and all the families that are going to be represented and all that stuff. So. We're starting right off the chute with the song Awaken Me, and we're going to do that in the key of B. Sometimes people do it in B flat, so just make sure you're doing the right key. If it's the key of B, Joyner will be leading that song. Chris and James, we're going to have the click track to that. I want to try to do it, Chris, I want to try to do it the same way that we did it last week, where we cut the track at the bridge. When we die down at the bridge, we fade the track out so that we can end it however we want to end it. So band, we're gonna do almost kind of the same order up to the bridge part. We won't draw it out as much. We'll do the "Come as You Promised." We'll probably do it about 3 times. So come like you promised, come fall upon us. We'll do that, and that's 1 time, and then we'll do it 2 more times, and we'll go straight back into the chorus, right? And then at the end. Or then we'll go back into a chorus. We'll do a chorus, and then we'll end again with the like you promised. So those of you who were playing last week, we're going to do it the same ending that we did last week. But yeah, so we'll do the "Come like you promised, come fall upon us," and we'll do "Come." And we'll go back into the outro right there. So basically, essentially what we're doing is we're doing the same kind of thing they do at the end. The "Come like you promised." We're real big there, but instead of doing the ending that they do, we're going to do the cut right there at the end of that. Come fall upon us. So then we'll end with the outro, or the intro. We'll outro with the intro. And then we'll crash out on the 4, which is the E chord. People clapping, and then we'll go ahead and Phil, why don't you go ahead and have a click ready for "Greater Than All," and you can fire that just so we can be on that kind of the same tempo. We may not even have the fire click. We'll find out during practice, but you can go ahead and have one ready for "Greater Than All," and you'll fire that click right out of that crash, and we'll go ahead and start doing the riff. We'll go ahead and start doing that, and I'm going to prompt over it. So basically, that'll be, roughly a minute, probably under that, not even that. And I'll be prompting over y'all's music, and then once I get done with the prompt, Chris Hartman, you can fire the click, because we're going to play a track to that. So then we'll get done, and then we'll go down, down. That's where we'll start the real song. So basically what we'll do is we'll do a prompt, and you guys will play that intro, and then after I get done with the prompt, let's do this. You'll do a whatever measure we're on, we'll just hold out the C. We'll end on that C. Chris, you fire the click. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll start it for real. We may change that up a little bit during practice. We'll shoot for that for right now. We'll play that song all the way through, just like the order goes, because we're actually going to be playing to a track with the backgrounds and all that stuff. And then we'll go to at the end of that, all of the praise unto your name forever. And so they do that thing at the end, Phil, where they crash out. Instead of crashing out, let's do kind of a walk down. So, because the crash down's really, the the trash can ending is really big, and I don't want it to be that big going into None But Jesus. So basically, what we're going to do instead of that big ending, what we're going to do is the praise unto your name forever. So essentially, it's just like two. And so, band, we're holding on that C when we're doing that. So forever. And so basically, band, you're kind of hitting on those C's, two to three of them. When we're done, fire the click for None But Jesus, and I'll go into it acoustically. And Robin, you'll just go into that. So you can kind of, band, you can kind of fill in with me a little bit if you want to kind of come in during that part. Phil, you can kind of be doing a little bit of cymbals here and there. But for the most part, the whole first verse is going to be mainly acoustic. Probably have Samantha, you'll be in there a little bit filling it up. Nathan, Matt, you guys might want to do some swells or whatever. Just feel the moment. And then I'll end it with prayer. We'll have the message. At the end, we have a song called Corvette Kind of Love. It's an original. Make sure you guys practice. That's not necessarily a breeze, so make sure you put some good time into that. It's going to take some work. We'll have Amy leading that. Robin, Jonathan, you'll be on. Jonathan Joyner, you'll be on backup vocals. I can actually, support on that too if we need to. Nathan, you have a tutorial YouTube video you can watch for the guitar part. But yeah, it's a really good song, but it's definitely it's got a lot of stops and goes and all this stuff. So make sure you guys check that out and put some time into learning that, because it'd be really nice if we could just nail that right off the bat. We don't have to put. I could see it being something that we would get caught up on in practice if we don't come prepared. So everybody just work hard at that. We should be good. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, make sure you set aside 15 minutes or so this week, if not more, to really just ask God's favor on our ministry on 12 Stone Church, on Sugarloaf campus specifically, since you're going to be serving there this week. God would use you. And let's see the glory of God. Let's go for great things. And I'm really excited. So I'll see y'all Sunday morning. If you have any questions, just email me, call me.